Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak, and I want to show you a very disturbing video in which I pretty much showed a long time ago, and it was from the Art Bell show. And this is concerning the Men in Black, and these stories are pretty creepy. And here's one that was already talked about before, but I think this guy explains it much better in great detail. Just the way he explains it, and just tell me what you think, because this is perhaps one of the most interesting, if not one of the most interesting stories of Men in Black.
Trust me, you do not want to meet the Men in Black. In September of 1976, Dr. Herbert Hopkins, a hypnotist and psychologist, was working as a consultant on a UFO sighting and teleportation case in Maine. One night, as he was alone working at his home office, he received a phone call. The man on the phone claimed to be working for a UFO research group out of New Jersey. He asked the doctor if he could come and pay him a visit and compare notes on the recent case. Dr. Hopkins agreed and hung up, and he got up to go to his back door that led to his driveway so that he could turn the outdoor light on for his guests that would be arriving later on. This back door had one of those half windows on it, so when he flicked the light on, there was a man already standing there at his back door with his awkward smile. Dr. Hopkins kind of roasts this guy. He says that he was completely hairless, bald as an egg, no eyebrows, and was dressed head to toe in black. Bizarrely, he adds that this man's skin was completely pale and that the only color on this guy at all was his red lipstick. As the doctor opened the door to let this guy in, he noticed there was no car. So not only was he there seconds after calling, he seemingly had no way of getting there. As strange as this was, the doctor and the Man in Black walk into the home and sit down, and Dr. Hopkins asks how he can help. But the Man in Black cuts him off and tells Dr. Hopkins, "Give me one of those coins in your pocket." Now this really caught Dr. Hopkins off guard because he had 2 coins in his pocket, and he just felt like there's no way this guy could have known that, and it was just a bizarre request. So he hands the man one of the coins, and the Man in Black puts it in his palm and holds his palm out, and in a matter of seconds, the coin starts dematerializing into nothing. It just completely vanishes. And the Man in Black says, "Neither you nor anyone else on this planet will ever see that coin again." Kind of a weird flex. He then tells Dr. Hopkins to cease his investigation and quit the case and stop helping with this UFO sighting. The Man in Black appeared to begin lightly sweating, and he dabbed his mouth with one of his gloved hands and smeared the lipstick across his mouth. He then stood up, and in a monotone voice he said, "My energy is running low, I must be going," before promptly walking out of the room. Dr. Hopkins was stunned and terrified by this encounter, and he would quit the case, and he would actually destroy all of his personal files on the case. And years later, he would go on to detail this encounter for a book. If you found this story to be interesting, there are several more pretty creepy encounters with the Men in Black, so share this video with a friend and comment part 2, and I'll throw another one up. Also, comment if you have any stories or topics you'd like to be covered, and I'll be picking some of them to start covering in the future. Also, if there's any Men in Black listening, you better be following.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And this is Dare to Speak. And to all of you, take care.